What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm 7beats, and in this beginner tutorial I'm gonna show you how to create an afrobeat from scratch. In this tutorial I'm gonna start off with the drums and really show you step by step how to create a really awesome drum pattern. And after that I'm going to add a guitar melody and just build a really awesome beat. So let's get right into it. So first I'm gonna show you step by step how to create a really awesome drum pattern. So first set the BPM to 111. Open up your channel rack, and right now I'm gonna add some drums. In this video I'm going to use my African sample pack volume 1. If you're interested in the sample pack, make sure to check out the link in the description. And first I'm gonna start off with some rim shots. So I'm choosing this rim shot, this one, and I'm going to add a kick. So this is my Afro Future sample pack. I'm using this one. Normalize it. So these are my first two elements. So I'm gonna link those to the mixer. Select this one, and both are linked to the mixer. And first I'm just gonna create a really simple kick pattern. So just add a note every step. Just really simple. And then I'm going to add a rim shot. So I'm going to add that typical dancehall rim shot, like this. And this one. So really simple like this. But I'm going to add some reverb to the rim shot. So, and you can also use the Fruity Reverb too. But I'm going to use the Valhalla Vintage Verb. Pick the Stick Cross Room preset and turn down the mix. Add some more decay. Cut out some of the low frequencies from the reverb. Turn down a little bit of the high frequencies. And turn down the pre-delay to 0 milliseconds. So I'm just duplicating this one again, because I'm going to create an 8-bar pattern. And right now I'm going to add a shaker loop. So I'm using my African shaker loop sample pack. Loops. This is the one everyone knows. And also I'm going to link this one to the mixer. So I'm using insert 10. Just adjust the velocity a little bit. Something like this. And right now I'm going to add some more elements to this loop. So I'm going to use the sample pack again. Percussions, toms. And I'm going to use some pitch bending toms on this one. So we have those ones right here. Really weird toms, but I think could sound really awesome. So picking this one and a more bending one. Just at random. And I'm going to add this one right here. And I'm going to duplicate this pattern, paste it into this one. Should be something like this. Maybe turn it down. Maybe turn this one down in pitch. Just play around with it. Also link these elements to the mixer. I'm going to cut out some of the high frequencies, so I'm going to use this EQ. I want to use an EQ in the second one. Turn them down in volume. And right now I'm going to add another tom, so I'm going to use this djembe. And there are a lot of djembes in this sample pack. So I'm going to use this really dry sample right here. And I'm just going to copy this pattern again, paste it into this one, and just place it in another part of the loop. Also link this one to the mixer. And I'm going to add another element just to make it more full. Wood. And I'm going to add a jam block, this one. This one right here. And I'm going to create a pattern like this. Play around with the velocity. Perfect. So duplicate this one. So I'm going to make sure that this one repeats more often. Also link this one to the mixer. I'm going to turn down the volume. Something like this. But I think I want to add a little bit of distortion to the kick. So I'm going to use the fast dist. I'm just going to add a little bit. So without. Just to add that little bit of bounce. Really awesome. But I'm going to make the pattern a little bit more interesting by making some adjustments to the kick pattern. So I'm going to make an adjustment to this part right here. Right here. And make the notes a little bit shorter. And play around with the velocity. Because that really makes a huge difference. That's fire. So duplicate this one. And that's it. So right now I'm going to play the whole loop. That's fire. So right now I'm going to add some chords and base my guitar melody on those chords. So I'm going to use Analog Lab 5. So I'm going to use this piano preset right here. And I'm going to start off with this C, C, G, C, G, and E. Just duplicate this one to G. This should sound really well together. Something. Adding in an E right here, and just an E right here, because these are the same chords. And just also an E right here. That's fire. Just duplicate this one. So press Alt R to play around the velocity. So I'm gonna deselect bipolar and just turn them down in velocity like this. And then I'm going to press Alt S, the strumizer, and this will strumize the melody. So as you can see, the notes are moving. And just add a little bit. And you can also strumize the velocity of this one. Add some offset right here. Like this. And just select 1/6 step and make the notes a little bit shorter. So I've played around with the melody and right now it sounds like this. Really fire. And right now I'm gonna add the guitar melody. So I'm going to use Contact for this one. And I'm going to use the guitar from the Electric Sunburst. This might take a while. So that's it. And I'm going to use the clean preset because we can also adjust this afterwards. Open. And right now I'm going to show you guys a really simple trick. So right now, insert and select audio clip. Copy this one to audio clip right here. Select this one and move this up 1 octave. And that's where I'm going to create my guitar melodies. So right now we can really easily create a melody using the chord progression. So right now just copy the melody. From the chord progression like this. So we're going to create a melody upward. So as you can see, the first note is an E right here. So we're going to add this one right here. The next is this G. And I think we can add this B right here. So just duplicate this one. As you can hear already, fire. So just duplicate this one right here. I'm going to use this B flat. So I've just duplicated the melody right here, and this one is in key. Fire. So just duplicate this one again. We're gonna add some variation right here, but basically copy this one again. So it's the same root notes as G and a G right here, and just duplicate this one again. And we just start off with this G right here. And this A sharp is not in the scale we're using right now. So I'm gonna turn this one up. That's fire. So right now also randomize the velocity of this one. So this is the final melody. Really fire. This is guitar. And I'm going to add another guitar. So I'm also going to use Contact for this one. Also going to use the Sunburst Deluxe. I'm also selecting the empty preset, but I'm going to select muted. So we get this really short guitar sound, this one. And we're going to create a guitar riff. And this really adds some rhythm to a beat like this. So I think I should start off with this G. So just make it more shorter. And really play around with the velocity until it's perfect. This fire. Guitar riff. I'm gonna turn up the velocity. So I've also randomized the velocity right here, and right now it sounds like this. So we're going to add some swing to the beat. So I'm going to add around 20% of swing. And right now I'm going to replace this audio clip by kalimba. So I'm going to use Expand 2. So I'm going to use this marimba right here. So just reuse the chords. Again. Like this. That's fire. So this will be the marimba. So right now select these elements and also link them to the mixer, like this. And right now we're going to add some effects. So I'm going to solo these elements right here. So I'm going to cut out the low frequencies using this equalizer. And I'm going to add some reverb. I'm going to use the preset, cut out the low frequencies from the reverb. Something like this. So right now I'm going to add the marimba. And also just add some reverb. Add the guitar melody. And right here I'm going to use the RC20 retro color. And the final one preset is just fire, always works. Add some more distortion. I'm going to use an EQ. So I'm going to use the Pro Q3. And reduce some mids. Already fire, and then I'm going to use some reverb, and I'm going to use this smooth room. Reduce the shape. Just a little bit. And a guitar riff. I'll really make sure you EQ this one right. So I'm going to cut out some of the low frequencies right here. And reduce this peak right here. I use a high cut filter. So right now enable all the elements. Make some adjustments to the velocity of some of the elements. And that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Make sure to hit that like button if you think this one was helpful. Also make sure to let me know in the comments what you want to see in one of my next videos. And see you guys in one of my next tutorials.